Some of you aren't real enough for me, because let me tell you, when I was working full-time and trying to build something on the side, those morning routines had me in an absolute chokehold. I really thought that the answer was literally to steal time from my sleep to be able to make things work. But you know what did actually work? It wasn't missing sleep, because Lord knows I am an absolute fucking nightmare when I'm tired. But what it did look like in some weeks was 90 minutes on a Sunday afternoon when I'd rather be doing literally anything else. It looked like a 20-minute conversation a week, sometimes by phone, sometimes by voice note. It looked like writing 2 paragraphs on my phone on the way home from work, because that's the only window I had that day. And I say all of this to say, because I think a lot of people I work with who come to me who are trying to figure out a way out of corporate and trying to build something on the side, they think they have to have an extra 20 hours a week to build or create their corporate exit plan. And what I say back is, yes, if you have that, then great. But if you don't, then it's not a reason why you can't succeed. There are obviously going to be seasons when you can devote more time than others. Even for me personally, it didn't always look like a full content schedule or 2 or 3 hours of deep work every day. And yes, that did mean that sometimes results took a little longer, but guess what? Results still happened. And I think a lot of people, especially online, tell you that building looks like a certain way, when in actual fact, it's a lot slower and messier than that. But what does matter is that you don't stop. You keep going and you do something to keep the dream alive, or more specifically, the one thing that will actually move the needle, like the follow-up on a proposal that you delivered. The discipline is in the consistency, not the quantity. So when I say the work is unglamorous, I fucking mean that, because the version of building outside your job that actually produces your first win or your first contract or your first client is so much smaller and less performative than the version most people are mentally preparing for.